Hi and welcome to yoga. I'm so glad you chose this time for you today. We're going to start in a seated position today for our tight neck and shoulders sequence. So sitting however's comfortable for you, maybe that's cross-leg, one foot in front of the other, wiggling around to make sure that you're sitting evenly, spine nice and tall, shoulders back and down. You might even like to close your eyes down here. And we're going to take 3 breaths to start. Breathing in, bringing your shoulders up towards your ears. And breathing out, slowly lowering them with a sigh. Breathing in, shoulders up. Breathing out with a sigh. One more time. Breathing in, shoulders up. And breathing out slowly with a sigh. You can keep your eyes closed here if you want, or you might like to open them. And we'll take our eye gaze over our right shoulder. Coming back through center and looking over our left shoulder now. Back through center, and this time we'll take our right ear towards our right shoulder, making sure we keep that left shoulder down. Back through center, left ear towards left shoulder. Hopefully feeling a nice stretch down that right side of your neck into your shoulder. Coming back through center, keeping your shoulders back and starting to bring your chin down towards your chest. Breathing here. Slowly bringing your head back up and either taking your eye gaze to the ceiling, or if it feels right for you, gently tilting your head back. And slowly coming back to center. We'll move through some seated cat and cow now, so holding your hands just in front of your legs, holding your knees even. We breathe in and start to bring our chest forward, opening up through the chest, head tilts back slightly. And breathing out, start to draw our belly towards our spine, curving through our spine, leaning back onto our sit bone. Arms are straight. Breathing in, bringing that chest forward again. And breathing out, curving through that spine, leaning back slightly, straightening your arms. We'll do that one more time. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to take our arms out and up, breathing in, meeting at the top. And as we breathe out, bring our arms back down. We're going to move into eagle arms, taking that right arm underneath the left, wrapping our arms around until our palms are together. This might not be in your practice at the moment. You could keep the backs of your hand together, or if that's still a bit too intense, maybe your forearms are touching. Whatever's right for you, keeping your hands and arms in this position. Your elbows about level with your shoulders. Hands slightly away from the face. Breathing in, you might be able to extend your arms up just a little bit. Breathing out, bringing them down. Breathing in, up slightly. Breathing out, bringing them down, still sitting up nice and tall through the spine. And one more time, breathing in and breathing out. Slowly releasing the arms, breathing in, bringing them back up above your head. And we'll do that on the other side now, this time taking the left arm underneath the right, taking your option, maybe the backs of your hands are together, maybe your forearms are together. Breathing in, bringing your arms up slightly. Breathing out to bring them down. Up more time. Up and down. And this time we'll release them by our side. Maybe give yourself a little jiggle. We'll bring our arms out into cactus, bending at the elbow, palms facing forward. Take a nice deep breath in here, filling that belly up. And as we breathe out, we're going to start to extend our arms forward, curve through our back, clasp our hands forward. Head comes down naturally. We breathe in to cactus arms again. And as we breathe out, taking our arms behind us, clasping the hands together and extending those arms to straight if you can. Breathing in back to cactus. Breathing out, extending your arms forward, curving through your back. Breathing into cactus. And breathing out, extending your arms out behind you, clasping your hands together. Breathing in, coming back to center. We're going to come onto our hands and knees now. Our hands are stacked underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips, and we're going to thread the needle. So we'll take our right hand and start to thread it underneath our left arm, bringing that right shoulder to the ground, resting your head on the floor. Our hips are nice and high. You might like to keep this left hand here to support you, or maybe you might like to creep it forward, extend it out nice and long, and breathe here. We'll take one more breath here. If you've extended that left arm out, slowly bringing it back underneath that left shoulder to help you press down and come back up into an all fours position. And we'll do that on the other side now. So we take our left arm, thread it underneath our body, under our right arm, bringing that left shoulder down and in to thread the needle. Again, you can bring that right arm out to extend it or keep it underneath your shoulder. Hips high in the air and breathe in here. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And if you've extended that right arm out, slowly bringing it back under your shoulder, pressing into it to come back up to an all fours position. We're going to come into puppy pose now, so keeping our knees stacked underneath our hips and starting to walk our hands forward, keeping our arms nice and straight, slowly sinking our chest down towards the ground. Maybe you can rest your forehead down. If this is too intense for you, you could always bring your arms back. Maybe keep them under your forehead. But if you can, try to get that nice stretch with your arms extended out straight. One more breath here. Slowly walking those hands back in. Take it nice and slow. And we're back to that all four position. We'll come down onto our tummies now. And we're going to move into baby cobra. So legs are straight behind you. Hands are underneath your shoulders, right in close to your chest. We're going to roll our shoulders back and down and slightly lift our chest up off the floor, really squeezing those shoulder blades together. And come back down. Keeping that neck in a neutral position. We'll do that again, roll our shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And your chest comes slightly off the ground. We'll bring it back down. We'll do that one more time, keeping those legs nice and active to help you. Rolling our shoulders back and down, slightly up off the ground. And coming back down. This time we're going to press into our hands, Stay on our knees and keep bringing those hips all the way back. And we'll take extended child's pose. So bring your hips as close to your feet as you can. Doesn't matter if you're up here, wherever you are. Extend those arms out in front of you and let your head rest down where it can. We'll take 2 breaths here. Slowly coming up to an all-fours position, and then we'll finish where we started, in a seated position, whatever's comfortable for you. Hands on your knees. You might like to close your eyes here. We'll roll our shoulders backwards 3 times. And then forwards 3 times. And when you're finished that, taking a moment of stillness. Breathing in, feel that tummy. Breathing out, letting it deflate fully. And bringing your hands to heart center. Turning the corners of your mouth up so that you can move through the rest of your day with a smile on your face. Namaste.